All right, guys, welcome back to the Sprained Ankle Boys. This is going to be a little bit different week than last week. I know, I understand. But before we get there, don't forget to give us a follow on social media. I'm not going to say Apple Tunes this time.
Yeah, I was about to say,
You know, I had like 4 or 5 people ask me, go, what the fuck is Apple Tunes? I was like, I was thinking Apple and then Tunes, bro. Apple Tunes.
It's an idea y'all want to invest?
I think we should.
I think we should.
It's a new hot thing going.
Startup?
Apple Tunes. Let's get it going.
Apple Tunes to the moon.
Yeah, and instead of, the Apple signal where it has like one little bite out of there, we'll take a bite out of the other side, and that's our logo.
Nice.
There we go.
2 bites.
Wouldn't that be 2 bites? One on one side, one on the...
Flip it.
Yeah, I thought you just said one.
thought you
on the
meant
other.
one on
yeah.
the-
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
go. I got you.
opposite side.
Yeah, 2 bites. We'll go from there. We're on all social media, Instagram, Twitter. Not sure if we have a Facebook yet.
We do not.
We do not.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg.
We're not a part of the meta yet.
No, we're not part of that meta.
Well, in Instagram meta.
Technically,
Yeah.
they're the same company.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on YouTube, though.
That's right.
Like
Grant's
and
got us on
subscribe.
YouTube. We're going to do some crazy, crazy shit next year. I've subscribed to.
I did.
Oh, I'm 100% subscribed.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Are you subscribed?
Get subscribed, people.
I'm not going to lie. I watched Bo look, and I was like, who the fuck are you pointing at in the camera? I was like, wait a minute. He's not even looking at Sam over there.
I thought he was pointing at me for a second.
Damn. Shots fired.
You're like,
Everybody
yeah,
knows
yeah, I am.
Taylor, Bo, Ryan, Sam, and, of course, Grant. All right, we're going to get into the conference championship games last week. We'll go for the first one quickly. I know these guys don't want to talk about it. The first one that was played was OSU Baylor. Heartbreaking loss for the Cowboys.
Brutal, man. Brutal.
I know.
But it's all right. We're, turning a new leaf.
Yeah.
We have to move on. We have no choice.
Just
Well, and
back
another
up.
guy moving on, Knowles. See ya.
Yeah, that one hurts. That one
All
hurts
right.
a lot.
Wait, first, no, we've already said that like last week.
I'm going to go out on a limb.
Lincoln gone.
Ohio State's winning it all next year.
You going on a limb?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they got everybody coming back.
Everybody come back, and they got Knowles. See ya. Yeah, they're going to run away with that.
On a young defense too.
You don't think it'll take a year or two to get there?
No, that young defense.
It took them a while to get figured out at Oklahoma State, but I think with
The talent there. Yeah.
you got
Stroud-
5 stars instead of 3 stars.
Stroud stay?
Yeah,
Yes.
he has to.
If he
And
stays,
he
then-
stays because Quinn entered the transfer portal, and I think he knew that Stroud was staying. Wasn't
Oh,
going to
really?
play. Yeah, Quinn's the number 1 quarterback, like the highest rated in 2022.
High school
He already
prospect.
he skipped his senior year of high school to go to college early. He entered the transfer portal.
2
That's
snaps.
because CJ's coming back. So
Damn.
I'm actually
He
going to
has
ride with you on
doesn't
that.
he got one more year at least, or could he gone after this year? 'Cause
No,
if he
he's
could
got to go.
after-
He's got to go. Yeah, he's got to
Yeah,
go.
because if he could go this year, he would be a no doubt first overall
Yeah.
pick.
But lost literally a game of inches. Lost by an inch. I honestly was watching it and I was like, he's in. And then all of a sudden, Baylor guy just tracks him down.
Yeah, he had a step on him. He should have scored.
I think I wish he would have
thought-
turned up a little bit
I was
more.
gonna say, I think if
Instead
you
of
just-
all the way,
He
I know
forced
what he
it-
was trying to do
He
though.
forced himself to that single spot. I think if you take a step, go into him.
That's
You're
what
gonna run
Ryan
him over.
said.
Use your momentum.
Yeah,
you
you're
fall
gonna run him
forward.
over.
Yeah.
What are the? I mean, like, if you literally just put your shoulder into the side of him, I mean, can he really push you all the way back? Like,
Not with a body by glass.
So-
no.
No, it's
and our play calling was just fucking. I mean, man,
That's the one thing.
can we just draw something up instead of running between the tackles?
Here's my deal.
And then we're trying to run outside
I
one
know
time.
Warren was hurt, but he was padded up. I would have put him in and said,
bullshit.
Dude,
I don't know why he was padded
So
up.
I saw
What's the
him
point if you're not going to play?
like come back in, grabbed his helmet, and was like, "I'm ready to go." And I think they told him no,
Shut him
and then
down.
he ran to the locker room and looked completely fine. I was like, well, "What's going
I don't
on
know.
here, man?"
I was just like, why do you have him suit up if he's not going to play?
He's not. It's not like he was suited up. Like he had
He got
helmet
hurt in the
on,
game.
like standing on the sideline,
That's what I'm
like
saying.
put me in the fucking game.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
yelling at TV the whole time. Me and Ryan watched it together. The whole time, I'm like, what are we doing?
I would have loved to see a QB power right there for all the shit Spencer did to screw up in that game. You have
boy, did
Connie
he ever.
chance
Like,
to make
guys,
it up
do
with
you
him.
feel like
Shit.
you're lucky to be in that game?
Oh,
after
yeah,
4
100%.
INTs and 0
Three
tutties?
of them were his fault. One of them was tipped, but
That
he's,
just shows you how good our defense was this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, they had,
Shut out Baylor again in the second half,
I think they had 1 first down in the second
Yeah.
half. It was either 1 or 4.
which means you guys adjust. Most teams come out and you're just like, how do you not adjust
And
after
that's all
halftime? They
Nosey.
did.
Well, that Baylor quarterback couldn't miss either, though.
No.
First half.
Shout out to him.
slinging
How
that
the
thing.
hell?
Shout out
His
to him.
second
His
start
first half-
ever?
Yeah.
Dude, he
Freshman.
Started,
Just
he
gonna-
started like 20 for 20. Like,
It was crazy. He's throwing like perfect balls too. I mean, just like
And if you watch, so on TV, you guys watched it first half. He was throwing them through windows.
Yeah, I know.
Not like wide open guys. There were a couple that were wide
It's
open,
like,
just right.
why can't Spencer do this?
I was like,
Let's do
oh
the-
my god, transfer to OU. That's exactly what I was saying. I was like, transfer to OU, please, somebody.
they were getting a lot of pressure on Spence, so I'll cut him a tiny bit of slack there, but he doesn't have any room to get cut slack. But I would have loved Gundy just to gone over to him and been like, hey, it's all right, man. You know, this shit's going to happen. We're still in the ball game. Like, get your head on. Everything's going to be all right. You know, just tuck it and run next time. But Gundy didn't go over, talk to him, and didn't do any of that. It's like,
No.
dude, you're a former quarterback. Like, that's the one thing you should be able to really do well.
He's the guy who should be talking to him,
Yeah.
if anybody is.
God
yeah,
darn.
but you know, again, I have told you guys before. It's going to help your recruiting. Your whole defense, as of right now, is coming back damn near.
Yeah, everybody but Malcolm. He officially said it was going to be his last game.
Yeah, I think with Knowles gone though,
Well,
I
he was a
hope
senior anyways, though, wasn't he?
But he could have had the COVID.
he could have had the
year.
COVID year.
Oh.
Come back as your 5th or 6th year.
Yeah, but if you got
Tam.
a year like that, go to the pros. Don't
Yeah, that's
don't
what
risk
Brock
it.
Martin's
and-
doing.
True.
Yeah,
So
well, you
he's
see it
coming
all
back
these
for
bowl
one.
games. Everybody's sitting out. I can't stand that, by the way. But I mean, if you're getting ready to make millions of dollars,
No, I'm just saying, like,
10.
don't come back like and risk getting injured when you're like.
Yeah, some of these guys are not doing it for a game.
His
Yeah,
draft,
don't come around for a whole year.
Yeah, his draft stock is.
Yeah, I don't think it would be any higher. But I think the defense will be all right next year. I mean, like you're saying, we got pretty much everybody coming back,
Yeah.
and we'll have a healthy Trace Ford next year. So fingers crossed on that one. I know Knowlesy's going to be gone, but I think
Yeah.
we'll be all right.
I'm interested to see who we bring in as a replacement.
You'll get somebody with that defense.
Well, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got good
But
I think we'll go
players,
poach an Alabama guy.
Man,
I mean, shoot, Mel Tucker was D-back coach. Like Cristobal was an O-line coach or a
Yeah.
D-line coach, something like that. So
like all of his assistants right now are head coaches. Kirby Smart, Jimbo Fisher,
yeah, that was. Did you see that thing in like 2015? They had Kiffin,
Mel
Kirby,
Tucker.
Mel Tucker, Cristobal, and one
Really?
other guy.
all of them.
that is fucking crazy.
And that Saban guy running the show.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, speaking of Saban, actually before that, we're going to get into the other game that started at 3. There were 2 of them: Cincinnati, Ohio, or Houston.
Dude,
Okay, Cincinnati.
They
Just
need to
riding that train again, bro.
They need to
Rip.
find a neutral site for that game.
Yes, they
Yeah,
do. I hate
for
that
real.
I hate that it's always at the whoever
Houston was
wins.
in it, bro.
If-
first half.
If that game, if the Big 12 game was, I'm reminiscent here, but if that was in Boone Pickens Stadium, we would have waxed them.
Actually, it's same thing. Like if it's in Waco, I think home field. I get what
Yeah,
you're
it's
saying about how
huge.
your
Yeah.
fan base, but yeah, I don't think any conference championship game should be
No,
at
it's
a
a neutral
home
site.
and home
There's no way.
neutral site.
Yes, that's why they're the group of 5.
That's
Yeah.
right. Alabama, Georgia. Man, that game shocked me. Holy shit. Now,
Don't ever count them out.
conspiracy. SEC called Georgia and said, "Hey,
Tank it.
tank it, get 2 teams in."
Stop it.
Yeah, bro.
The second we lost, they said, let's tank it, boys.
Yeah, you do that. I think the crazy part about me is I think even if you win, there's still a lot of talks that you could not get in.
If Oklahoma State won, they would have not been in. It's plain and simple.
So that's what I'm saying. Would you rather win and not get in, or lose
Yeah.
and not get in?
They would have not been
Win,
in.
yeah, Big
Yeah.
12, yeah,
They would have chose Bama over us every time, Georgia over us, Michigan, and Cincinnati.
yeah.
I think us and Cincinnati would have been closer than everybody thought.
No.
I think if they were really high on Cincinnati, they would have put them at 3.
I think the fact that they won 35-20.
Yeah, that's what that is.
That's why. If they would have won by 3, or that's my only deal. But let me tell you what, Saban came out strong again. But Georgia, that's a Georgia. Let me tell you what they didn't. You're telling me that your team allows 6 points all year. Sorry, 6 points per game all year, and then you're going to allow 41? Conspiracy. Nope, throwing it up in the
It's
air. Kirby
called-
Smart didn't want to show it there.
Choking. They choked. That's what happened.
I just think they got exposed.
It's also
They
Bama.
got blown up.
Their offense has not been good all year.
Yeah, I just read a deal. Do you know why? So you know Bennett's playing, correct? Is it Bennett the 4th?
Yeah.
And that
Stetson
got
Bennett?
Daniels
Who was
sitting
like
on
a
the
Heisman
sideline.
front runner.
Do you know why he's sitting?
Probably because he didn't turn the ball over as
A
much.
couple of I think during the Arkansas-Kentucky weeks, which were back-to-back weeks, if I'm not mistaken, because you guys, I'm asking Grant over there, played against Bennett, correct? All right, so Daniels went out with a pectoral muscle like it was torn or whatever, and he couldn't throw the ball, so Bennett plays. Well, I guess the doctors at Georgia cleared Daniels. Daniels had another doctor, his personal doctor, look at it, and his parents, and they said, no, he's not cleared. Went over the Georgia guys to go get another look, and Kirby Smart was pissed, and apparently those two have had probably 2 text messages the rest of the year said between the two.
Wow. That's
So,
crazy.
Kirby Smart's on edge, and so if you don't see Daniels in these next 2 games, that guy will enter the transfer portal.
Probably.
Yeah, I think they'll be.
Because apparently that guy was good. Daniels was,
he was just behind Rattler
Yeah.
for preseason Heisman.
yeah, he was there. Now, that doesn't, your defense gave up 41 points. But
No.
I'm sorry. Bama looked like they did. Threw it all over. But they lose a huge wide receiver as well to a torn ACL.
Bama or Georgia?
Bama.
I can't figure out this Mike situation.
Yeah, I know. Sam's over there
moving
struggling.
around.
Keeps
That's
moving
okay.
over there. Another game that was there, Michigan, Iowa. And bam, Michigan looked good.
Blowout.
Bet them again. Told Sam to lock it in. Told Bo to lock it in.
It
Thank God that
was,
one hit because you said, I swear to God, Taylor. I was like, oh my God,
You
please.
took him at you had him at 9.5 or 10.5, and I took him at 12.
I took him at 11.5
Oh, really?
and 11 with him. I took it with like 4 different guys.
Yeah,
think,
I definitely locked it in 12, and it was great.
What is that? The Big Ten West? Is that with them with
think
Minnesota
they're-
and Iowa?
Yeah.
That division is so bad.
First of all, Iowa's defense looked somewhat good, and Michigan's quarterback didn't play well, but I knew the fact that they could not move the ball.
At all.
At all.
I don't know if that
awful.
shows how good Michigan's defense is or how bad Iowa's
I
offense
think it's
is.
a little bit of both. I think the Big Ten's offense outside of Ohio State are always kind of subpar. And
Yeah.
then I think that Iowa team had a really good running back, and they had a couple good tight ends like they always do.
But Michigan held them like they should.
And Michigan knew that. and they
3
said,
points.
We're shutting down this run game, making you throw it, and they couldn't do that.
That quarterback, they brought in another quarterback towards the 4th. But I loved every bit of that. Taking them against Georgia, too. I know that's going to... I hate the fact... Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to take the 7.5, I believe. I just think Jim Harbaugh is just one of those that...
Does he bring out the khakis for this game?
No.
You got to stay
Keep
Navy.
the Navy pants, please. I am begging you.
You don't fuck
keep-
the juju now, dude.
Don't go back to your khaki ways.
Yeah. That defense is good. But
That could be the
That
ultimate
team-
Harbaugh move.
that team loses like 10 seniors, and 6 of them are on defense. Hutcherson,
Yeah, the 2
Ross,
ends.
Haskins is gone.
Yeah.
There's Jim Harbaugh's year, or again, you're rebuilding. And I hate that, but it is what it is.
Jackson Hill, the Tulsa boy.
Here's my
Is he
deal.
still there?
Yeah. Yeah, he's been there
Michigan,
forever.
if McNamara plays well, Michigan beats Georgia. The bad part is under pressure, like Iowa got to him, he played terrible.
Yeah, that backup's pretty good.
Yeah, McCaffrey.
No, it's not McCaffrey. It's it could be
McCarthy.
McCarthy.
I think it's McCarthy. Number 9,
Yeah.
the runner and the thrower. Yeah,
I think he's pretty good. I think he's a solid player.
yeah. Those were your conference championship games. We've got the bowl games here. This is what we're going to get into.
Hey, we missed one of them.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Pac-12.
Wake Forest.
Not in the bowls.
I was
Pittsburgh?
gonna say
Yeah, we got
Pac-12.
2.
Utah,
Pac-12.
fucking-
Utah spanked Oregon again.
I'm
Again.
shocked by that.
we
man.
had just gotten into Dallas, and that game was on, and it was just
Put it on them.
so one-sided. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I think it's kind of like a little bit what you're saying when Lincoln was leaving. He just didn't prepare anything for that. I think Cristobal knew he was going.
Oh,
to Miami,
yeah.
And he said,
Dude,
"Screw
they
it."
were looking for head coaches, and I found out that he was going to be head coach before they fired Diaz at Miami. How
Yeah,
would you
no,
like to be Diaz?
They hired him before they fired Diaz.
How would you like to
Is
be
he,
that
is
guy?
he officially fired now?
Yeah.
Officially,
Okay.
yeah.
that
like
broke
a-
today or
I
yesterday.
was going to say, I looked yesterday. He was still on staff.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
they had Cristobal since,
Yeah.
like, what,
Yeah,
Saturday?
that's true.
God,
Utah
dude.
just ran that
Thanks,
game
guys.
over there.
Dude,
That-
Utah played great. You got to shout out them.
Yeah, they're looking good. And then also your Wake Forest Pitt. I chose Pitt in that one.
Yeah. I just, all year, Wake's defense has been so bad. And
Yeah, they can score, but when you put them up against a defense, Pitt had a good defense.
yeah, they do. I think Pitt's about to beat the dog piss out of Michigan State.
So they showed a
Really?
I
They
think
sh-
Michigan State's secondary is that bad, and Kenny Pickett's going to have
Yeah,
himself a
and
day.
they struggled down the stretch. They showed a back-to-back years of last year's conference champions winners, and you had, I think it was Oregon, Ohio State, OU, Clemson, Bama. And this year it is Utah, Michigan, Baylor, Pitt, Bama. Everyone changed except for the SEC.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Every conference had a different winner this year.
It's good to see, though.
It is good to
It's
see.
nice.
Parity's back.
This year, there's some coaching changes. That to me has just been unreal.
It's like the craziest year for that.
It's nuts.
It's what they were talking about, though. It's like that early signing period that they have just forces these universities' hands to make a move on these coaches the second that final game is over.
Yeah, because you have to get the
to.
recruiting.
Yeah.
You got to get the recruiting trail going.
It's like Dave Aranda. The second they won that game, he already had scheduled a recruiting trip to go on. So after they won, he hopped on a plane, went on a recruiting trail. It's like, all right, boys, good shit. All right, we'll see where we're going. I'm out of here. It's like,
yeah, you got to get it started. The bowls came out.
got some good games.
What
man.
we're going to do here is I'm going to read off each bowl game. Obviously, it's going to go quickly because some of these we don't know about. And then we're all going to pick. Okay, Ryan circled his. I've got mine. I'm getting ready to circle. Sam wrote them down. Bo's going to write his down. Grant, I need you to type or put on your phone. Okay, which one of these you're going to be
yours,
involved?
Grant,
You're going to
if
be
you want
involved.
to.
Actually, you don't even need to do it. Just copy and paste what fucking Sam writes down, and that's what you're taking.
We were lights out last week in the NFL.
Okay, so
Keep
there
yours
are
or
a
you
couple
got
of
it?
games.
Got it? Okay.
A couple of games on December 17th, but what we're going to start with is December 18th. Okay, those first couple games on the 17th don't really mean anything.
Yeah. you got it.
December 18th in New Mexico, you have UTEP versus Fresno State.
Ooh.
UTEP 7-5 versus Fresno State 9-3. Okay, everybody's got their picks. We will announce these picks next week, by the way, before the games even start.
Oh.
So we're just
we're not
picking
doing
today.
it now.
I mean, we can go through.
I just said pick them now.
You got to pick them now? Okay. But what do you got,
Fresno State.
Ryan?
I have Fresno State as well.
I circled Fresno State as well.
Yeah, I'm going. Noel had me on the hype train for them. So
Fresno State.
I'm going Fresno State too.
I knew it.
Fresno
I knew
all
it.
around.
Yeah, okay, go ahead. That's fine.
Hey, it's a smart pick.
Also on December 18th, an Independence Bowl, Shreveport, L.A. L.A. as in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Okay, not L.A., California. BYU versus UAB. BYU at 10-2, UAB at 10-4. By the way, BYU was undefeated versus the Pac-12 this year.
They were.
5-0.
I'm going BYU.
Okay, everybody, Ryan?
Cougs.
Yeah, circle the wagon on that
Okay.
one.
And this is not playing the spread. We'll
It's
probably
just a
do that
winner.
next week. When
Pick 'em.
we'll just pick them. Grant, you on BYU? Okay. The Lending Tree Bowl, Mobile, Alabama. Eastern Michigan versus Liberty. Both 7-5. Both 7-5.
Going with the favorite, Liberty.
Liberty as well.
Are you looking at favorites? Are you looking at favorites right now?
I have my ESPN thing pulled up so I can see where it's at.
Okay. Hide the phone.
You guys printed out sheets.
No.
You guys don't have
There's
the
no
spreads on there?
spread. Yeah.
How
Oh,
are you
yeah,
reading these
fucking
off?
God.
Because I wrote these all wrong. Then I think from how you wrote them down.
What are you talking about? BYU versus at UAB.
I know. I'm just
Eastern Michigan
talking-
versus Liberty.
I had to add a couple of these in here because I thought the first game was Louisville Air Force, but I was off on
Are
that.
you looking at the date? Oh, dude. That's December 28th up there, December 18th up here. 18 comes before 28.
I know. I wasn't looking at that. I wasn't looking at that, man. I was just looking at
Oh,
the
okay. I
games,
got you.
flying
I got
them
you. I
down.
got you. Okay, I'm going Liberty. All right.
All
Why?
right, so what game we're at?
Liberty. Freedom, bro. Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
There's only one Michigan team I'm riding this year, and it's Michigan, not Eastern Michigan.
God bless America, baby.
I'm going
my
Fighting
God.
Hugh Freezes.
Okay, Grant, where you going?
Going with America, I guess.
Thank you. That's what I'm
Can you
talking
pick
about.
against-
You can't not.
Okay, in L.A., Los Angeles, Utah State versus Oregon State. Utah
just talking
State at
about the
10-3, Oregon State 7-5.
Freaking Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl.
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
Like, can we sponsor a bowl? I feel like
dude, Sprained Ankle Boys Bowl. We just need a loan for about $5 million.
probably.
Yeah, maybe we're gonna ask Barstool to be
investors?
our current sponsor.
Could be you.
Could be you. You know, who I'm talking to. Not even in the camera. I'm just saying you.
You.
Listening.
Listening.
Who's ever listening.
Yeah.
You.
I think Utah State gets this one done, man. Solely because Jalen Warren used to go there, so yeah, that's my ties with him. That's my allegiance.
Okay.
Who you going, Bo?
Oregon State.
Utah State.
I'm going Beavers.
Beef down.
Give me the beef.
Beavers as well.
Give me
I'm
the
going to
beef,
Beavers.
baby.
Going Beavers.
Beavers.
Ooh,
You're
Grant.
chucking wood.
That's all I'm
Yep.
talking about.
Oh my gosh, I may bet that one like a mother since Grant's on that one. Okay, then we have New Orleans on December 18th as well. Marshall versus Louisiana. Louisiana, 12-1. Marshall 7-5.
Yeah, and it's in
Louisiana. If that's ever a game that you sit there and bet
all day on that one.
Okay.
We are.
Marshall. You're going Marshall?
I'm going
I like
Marshall.
it.
Really?
I like it, dude.
Louisiana.
Shout out Matthew McConaughey.
Mean Green.
Yeah,
Home
Grant?
team,
Home team?
Louisiana.
Yeah,
Let's
might as
go.
well say home team. Okay. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Tulsa. How the hell they got into a bowl game, I don't know. At 6-6 versus Old Dominion. We're not in this. No, I'm not confusing you. This is not college basketball. This is football.
Dude, give me the Golden Hurricane, man. I think they could be kind of sneaky in bowl games. They played tough teams all year. Like they played Ohio State, they played
Hey,
OSU.
there you go.
like-
Cincinnati.
Tough teams well, shitty teams shit.
Yeah, it's bad, but I think
Shitty, bang, bang, give me Old Dominion.
not a bad way to take it there.
Wow. What'd you say?
Rain came, baby.
Rain Kane.
I don't know what happens
Sound
after
the
that.
fucking hurricane sirens.
That sounded like the Woo Pig
It's about to
Suey.
be.
Is that not?
I
Yeah,
did
thank
a
you.
little
That's-
bit
okay,
familiar.
that's- oh, that was a siren.
Supposed to be a siren.
Did you just realize that?
You ever heard?
No, that's how bad it
hurricane
sounded. That's
sirens?
You haven't ever
Yeah.
heard one here in
Category
Tulsa, Oklahoma?
5, about to roll through Myrtle Beach.
We're not talking about geography, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Who
staying out
are
of
you
that.
taking?
I'm going Tulsa.
Tulsa? Yeah.
All right, I'm the only. Ooh, that's
Do
a
you-
card. The famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Kent State versus Wyoming. Kent State 7-6, Wyoming 6-6. This is on December 21st.
Yeah, you said this is the Potato Bowl.
the Potato Bowl.
Yeah, so give me Wyoming.
Potato.
Those boys like potatoes.
Okay.
I'm going Kent State.
That's who I'm going with.
Kent State.
Kent State.
I'm going with Wyoming, actually.
Let's
knew
get it. Yeah, I
Going
mean,
Kent State. Shout out Julian Edelman.
Ooh,
yeah,
ooh,
good-
Bo. All right.
Throw out
Play
there.
quarterback there.
Frisco, Texas on December 21st. We have UTSA versus San Diego State. 12-1 versus 11-2. This is not a
Yeah,
bad
it's-
game. I
it's a
will be
pretty
watching this
good
game.
one. I'm gonna go to the Roadrunners. I talked shit on them earlier in the year, and
You did, and they went 12-1.
yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
That first game, they're like, you know what? It was against UTSA.
They suck, and then they didn't lose a game. Maybe they heard the pod and said, "We're sticking to this kid."
Is that who we played week 1?
Not-
what?
No,
it
no,
was
so-
somebody else.
Illinois played Nebraska, beat Nebraska, and
That's
then
right.
Illinois goes down and loses to
UTSA.
UTSA. And he was like, it's UTSA. They are terrible. Go on to win. I bet you
12-1.
they have a banner that says Sam Litzinger sucks.
Fuck Sam
and they
Litzinger.
just do that one
They
of those
were-
things where they slap it before they walk out.
They were so close to not getting that.
I know.
I forget which game it was a couple weeks ago, but they about lost it. But they scored last second.
Okay. Who are you taking again?
UTSA.
UTSA?
My boys. I got to take my boys.
I'm going San Diego State.
San Diego State.
Give me the Aztecs.
San Diego.
All right, let's see how it is. Man versus everybody. I love that shit. Let's go.
The Armed Forces Bowl. Bet you can't guess what one of these teams is.
Or me.
There
Navy.
you go. Army versus Missouri. Army at 8-3, Missouri 6-6.
Yeah, I think Missouri
Over
sucks.
under how many passes from Army? Take the under. No matter how
No,
many.
that's,
Two.
that's Navy.
Oh,
that
that's
runs
right.
it also.
That's right.
Well, Army probably does too.
I bet it'll be more than the Patriots on Monday
Oh my
night.
god,
That's a
dude!
safe
I've thrown
bet.
more passes in my life than they had through last
How
night.
do you
I don't
win
even play
win
football.
a football game and throw 3 passes?
Yeah.
Dude,
adapt.
they did it.
Like the defense
They
is
did
not stacking the box.
Did you watch the game?
No, I
they
did not.
were.
55-mile-an-hour winds. You can't throw the ball.
Well, no, I know. I'm
Throwing the
saying,
ball
how
is
does
what-
Buffalo not just stack the box and just shut it down?
They
No,
did.
they- yeah,
just
they
got
did.
beat back.
That's how good that O line is, bro.
Wow.
And the rushing defense for Bills is terrible. We'll get into that one. Army versus Missouri. Grant, who are you taking before anybody else chooses?
Army.
Army. Okay, Bo.
I want to think the SEC could beat Army, but Missouri's so bad, so I'm going to go Army.
For that reason, I'm taking the Tigers. I actually had them circled already.
Okay, I'm taking Army as well.
Well, I'm going Army too. I think Missouri sucks.
Zoo against the world.
Yep. All right. Also in Frisco.
Go Tigers.
Dang, is this 2 in Frisco? Hell yeah, it
Probably.
is. One on the 21st, one on the 23rd. Miami of Ohio versus North Texas, both 6-6.
Can we get a bowl?
This
In
one's
Tulsa?
tough.
I'm going to go North Texas because we just drove past them on the way back from Dallas. And the
Yeah,
stadium
that
looked
is-
pretty cool. So.
yeah.
Well, the
It is.
stadium
Right there on
is,
your right?
It's bird wings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's badass.
Pretty cool. Funny story. I was there a couple years ago, probably 10 years ago now. And you know how they're the mean green. We're sitting there. I was on the field with my buddy, and out comes trotting out the flags that they have, and they spell out Mean Green. Well, they spelled it M-A-E-N, green.
Maine.
It's
Maine
God
green.
bless,
Maine green.
Guys, you guys had one freaking job, and you can't
Jeez.
spell mean right. But
I'm the A. Where do I go? That's exactly how that probably went.
hey, what the hell is this, guys?
Got my flag.
Okay, I took North Texas.
Same.
Same?
North Texas.
Okay.
North Texas all around.
Balls, yeah.
Okay, all right. There you go. Golf clap. Gasparilla, Tampa. Actually, it's Gasparilla Bowl, Tampa, Florida. December 23rd, Florida 6-6 versus UCF 8-4.
Florida
Ryan's
didn't have
going
a
to
coach.
chomp.
I'm chomping.
Gators.
I'm going UCF.
Let's ride, baby. Yeah,
Gator-
no
Gators.
coach for
All right.
Florida.
Okay. Next, we have the Hawaii Bowl. Okay. How the hell they backdoored to getting into the
Because
bowl
they're a
season?
great
Doesn't beyond me.
They do enough.
Okay. Do you know that 6 and 7, Bo, Ryan won like 5 of those games? As in, like, he picked 5 of those correctly?
I think I
That's
picked
nuts. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, no, technically you wrote them
3.
all year, so 6.
I got 3 right.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I think of just the ones that we did.
Oh, man. Memphis versus Hawaii. Memphis 6-6, Hawaii 6-7. It is 8 p.m. on ESPN, which probably
Christmas
means it is
Eve.
4.
Yeah. Even
Yeah,
later.
Christmas Eve. I think I may call him and be like, let's go drink a beer and watch this game. I know he's going to be watching it.
Hawaii's bringing their dog leashes, about to dog walk these fools.
I like
Memphis
it.
does
I
have
like
a far
it.
way to travel, but they will be there for about a week.
But they're going to be sad. They're going to miss Christmas with their family.
Grant,
They're
you
gonna
going
be
Hawaii?
upset.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I knew it. You?
Memphis.
Memphis.
See, now, why do you have to do that?
What?
Why couldn't you ride Hawaii with the boys?
Because fading Hawaii is one of my favorite things to do on the
Yeah,
podcast.
I'm not
And how
going
did that
Hawaii.
work out for you?
Decent.
Pretty well.
Considering that I was leading Pick'em.
Does it mean you didn't go 5 out of 6 on Hawaii
Yeah, I mean,
picks?
she still could have sucked on Hawaii.
And
Actually, he
Sucked on
didn't.
Hawaii.
He
so
didn't
when
suck
Memphis
on Hawaii.
wins and you guys are like, you know,
I feel a bet coming on because Bo and I are riding Memphis. You guys are riding
Bomb
Hawaii.
the island, baby.
I'm going to find a little Rainbow Warrior shirt for you.
you sounded Irish for a second on that one.
Yeah,
Well, that's
good.
how they talk
I'm going to
sometimes.
find a rainbow shirt
I've
for
been
you.
there.
Over in Hawaii?
Yeah,
That's
they've
how they
been
talk?
there. Well, you
Irish?
know,
Dude, if I showed up to there and they started speaking Irish, I'd be freaking the fuck out.
I bet you meet a few tourists that sound like that.
Right.
Let's go Tigers.
Moving on.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
back
go.
at the Tigers all week
Yeah,
this week.
yeah, okay.
You guys
All
are
right.
dumb as hell.
All right. Montgomery, Alabama. December 25th, Christmas Day. The fact that they're playing on Christmas Day, I feel bad for them. Ball State versus Georgia State.
Oh, God damn.
Wait, where is this at again? Montgomery, Alabama?
Yeah.
Yeah, could you imagine?
How is that saying? The fact they're playing on Christmas Day, dude. Nobody should play on Christmas Day.
What? Especially these teams.
It better be a fucking good game if you're playing on Christmas Day. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, not
So why
Ball
is
State
Ryan-
versus Georgia
I said
State.
Ball State, Georgia State. What is so funny about that one?
Because they're forcing these fucking kids to play for Ball State already that they got to play on Christmas.
You guys made a bowl. Yeah. But you got to play on Christmas. Oh.
Poor kids.
I'm going to go Ball State. Let's go balls deep on them, boys. Come on now.
I'm fucking going too. Dude, you sold me. All right, you sold me.
that to me. Oh, it's mid-drink.
He says one sentence. I'm going with Ball State as well.
I gotta.
It's not Georgia. It's not Georgia Tech. They
Where
are
we
the
at? Georgia
third-
State.
He's going Georgia State.
Georgia
Ball,
State.
I'm going Ball State.
Ball State. Okay.
Balls deep.
Did you say Ball State?
The Quick Lane Bowl.
Literally just because of what he said.
On December
Balls.
27th in Detroit, Michigan, we have
Detroit.
Western Michigan versus Nevada. Nevada is 8-4. Western Michigan 7-5. Bo, who are you taking?
Nevada.
Go Nevada.
Nevada.
Nevada. Sam, who
Yeah,
you going?
Kaepernick's not there anymore. I'm going Western Michigan.
I'm going
That was a long
Nevada.
time ago.
Okay, I'm gonna go Western Michigan. Only because you guys are all taking Nevada.
Room
I've got to make some changes here to where we can separate. That's the only way I'm going.
I'm going home team there.
The Military Bowl in Annapolis, December 27th. ECU 7-5 versus Boston College 6-6.
I'm going to fade Boston College any chance I get.
I think that's smart.
Yeah.
They struggled this
I
year.
saw ECU play Cincy on one Friday a couple weeks ago. They were not bad, but
Ryan, who you going?
Give me the Catholics.
Ooh.
Oh,
BC.
That's definitely not ECU.
Catholicism.
What?
Yeah,
No, yeah, BC.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say ECU is not Catholic.
Okay, Grant, who you taking?
Crazy.
ECU.
Okay, that's who I've got too. All right, December 28th, Birmingham, Alabama. Houston, 11-2 versus Auburn, 6-6. No Bo Nix.
Yeah, but that backup still
Don't matter
looks
to
pretty
me.
darn good.
Bet on Houston. We'll never do it again.
When'd you bet on Houston?
Go Tigers. We've bet on them against Cincy.
Oh, that's right.
We did $10 a piece. The money line was just too good. The mods,
Hey,
the mods look nice.
I know.
It was worth it.
I'm going Houston though, with no Bo Nix. No,
Almost beat Bama with the backup.
Yeah, but that's a different style game. That's Iron Bowl.
in between the hedges.
I think some of these SEC schools, when they get to these kind of bowl games,
They don't give a shit.
Yeah, they don't. So I'm gonna go Houston.
But this one does, for sure, because I'm picking them.
Yeah, they're caring now.
Okay, December 28th, First Responder Bowl, University Park, Texas. Louisville, 6-6 versus Air Force, 9-3.
I'm going Louisville, and I'm going Louisville big.
Ooh, like you're laying the hammer down?
Yeah, empty clip. Let it loose.
I like that a lot. I'm going that too. Louisville.
I think that quarterback, Cunningham, I think is his last name, stud. He had like 300 yards passing and like 200 yards rushing one game, or 150 or something like that. It was insane.
That's true. I read something about that.
Yeah, it was 7 touchdowns too. I think that guy's going to get it done.
You talked me into it.
Let's go.
Yeah, Louisville. Ryan.
Grant, don't you do
Grant.
first.
I'm going with Louisville.
Yeah, I know we all know where he's going.
Let's go Cards, baby.
Taking Air Force.
Hey, I like it. I
God
like it.
bless the USA.
Yeah,
Shout out to my pilots.
I already chose one from Freedom, Liberty. So, okay.
One that's
if you had to choose one,
Can't be
that's the
too
worst
patriotic.
one to pick.
Oh, yeah, that is true. That is true. Okay. All right, December 28th, Liberty, Memphis. Texas Tech versus Mississippi State. Big 12 versus SEC. Texas Tech 6-6, Mississippi State 7-5.
Mississippi State.
Mike Leach.
This one's tough. But I'm going Big 12. Let's go Tech. Get it done, boys.
I'm going Mississippi State.
In the spirit of Dakota Rain Prescott, give me Mississippi State.
Shout out to my boy.
I'm going Mississippi State as well.
Okay. December 28th, the Guaranteed Rate Bowl in Phoenix. Minnesota 8-4 versus West Virginia 6-6.
Going Big 12 on this one. West Virginia.
I don't know, dude.
This one's tough, too. These are when these games start to get tough.
West Virginia didn't look too great at the end of the year.
They didn't.
Yeah.
But I think it's
But
that
it's also
quarterback.
Minnesota, Big Ten.
Yeah, who just beat Wisconsin, though.
Doesn't mean much, but
I'm going West Virginia.
That's like saying you beat an 84-year-old in the 5K, bro. I mean, that ain't.
Yeah, kick their ass.
hey, I saw some quick old people out there at the
I
turkey
bet.
trot.
They had a few power walkers. That
Mhm.
were
I'm going.
moving.
I'm going.
Go Big 12, baby.
Yeah,
Come on, let
West,
your heart
West
out.
Virginia.
Let's
West
go.
Virginia. I don't give a shit about the Big 12.
I
Who you
know.
going with?
I know.
I'm gonna go with West Virginia.
Good pick.
Here we go again. Minnesota.
Ooh.
Gophers.
Ooh. In
Are we
Fenway.
winning big or
Bo.
losing?
December 29th in Fenway, bro. Fenway. We'll see where Bo goes for this one. Virginia versus SMU. Virginia 6-6, SMU 8-4.
SMU.
SMU also lost their coach and a lot of
I'm
players.
gonna go off what Noel says, and they don't. Their game doesn't travel, so I'm going against them. I don't know who they're playing. Who'd you say?
Virginia.
Yeah,
Virginia
give me
6-6.
Give me
Grant?
Virginia.
Virginia.
I'm gonna go with SMU.
Oh my God!
right,
Finally, we
baby.
got him. Okay, I'm going
Own
Virginia.
Express,
I'm
baby.
going Virginia.
Give me the Mustangs.
Okay, the Pinstripe Bowl in New York on December 29th. Virginia Tech 6-6 versus Maryland 6-6. The Terps
The fighting little Tuas.
or Inner Sandman
Tech.
Tech.
Yeah.
They fired Fuentes.
Maryland.
I'm going Maryland.
Yeah, give me Tua's little brother. Maryland.
I'm going Maryland.
Okay. In the Cheez-It Bowl in Orlando, Florida, you have Clemson 9-3 versus Iowa State 7-5. Gonna be a tough game.
I think it should be a great game here. Maybe one of the best ones. But it's Brock Purdy's, it's Kohler's, it's a couple of their running back or a couple of their linebackers at Brees Hall's last game. I think they're playing for more, so I'm going Iowa State.
And
going Iowa
Venables
State, too.
just left. I'm going Iowa State as well.
What are you thinking, Ryan?
Go Tigers.
I knew it. The look in
Give me
his
the
eyes, I
Tigers.
was like, oh, it's Clemson. It's Clemson. Also, respect the pick. Did you pick them because they beat OSU?
Who?
Iowa State?
No.
Oh, you just picked them because?
Clemson.
Okay. I'm saying, did you pick against Iowa State because they beat OSU? Okay, you just picked them.
I don't know.
Pick 'em. All right.
Grant?
Just asking.
I'm going to go with Clemson.
I hate that
Yeah.
pick, Grant. I hate that one. I thought we were friends, Grant.
All right, in the Alamo Bowl, San Antonio, this
They
one's
need to
going to be a
rename
shitty
this.
one. Oklahoma versus Oregon, and pretty much the ball boys are playing.
I was about to say, are they going to have enough dudes
This-
to dress for this game?
If anybody has seen the movie The Replacements, this is that game right now.
Give me OU by a mile.
Yep. OU too.
The only reason I say that is because top 2 players from Oregon are gone.
Is the quarterback playing?
From Oregon?
Yeah.
Yes. The bad part is the top 2 defensive players for Oregon are gone, and they beat Ohio State without them
In the shoe.
in the shoe. But I think they also just lost their coach. Both players going into the NFL draft. OU, big game Bob with Brent Venables, still with Caleb Williams, even though they got everybody that left too, like 7 people. I'm going OU. Oh, everybody knew that
You know, I'm just sidetrack here. I don't think Big Game Bob is as a compliment. Because he's kind of like cereal. You throw it in a bowl and just eat it up. Doesn't do very well.
Yeah, and this isn't a big bowl game.
It's
I
a
get
big
what you're
game.
saying.
It's a big game for OU, I think. I think they need to get a win here.
Oh, well, getting a win would be good.
That would be huge.
Now, I'm glad he stepped up
Yeah.
and refused pay.
Oh, he did? Well, dude,
3 times,
'cause
but they're still paying him.
Fox is giving him a bag this year, so he's all right. But I'm going Ducks on this one.
Okay,
I
yeah,
like
I
the
know.
Ducks.
That's fine. This is the first time they played since 2006, I believe. Ever since
Oregon
OU
won
got
that.
Grant, who are you taking?
fudged.
I got OU.
You must be on quack, bro.
He's good quack.
Okay, December 30th, Duke's Mayo Bowl in Charlotte, North Carolina versus South Carolina. This one's rigged. I mean,
Sam Howell's last game. Give me UNC.
Who is it?
Sam Howell.
North Carolina versus South Carolina. Do you think it's in one of the Carolinas?
Probably.
Yes, it is.
I bet they're at Pantherland.
I'll go
This is all about money. I hope the fucking NCAA is listening to this.
UNC.
UNC?
Mm-hmm. Tar Heels.
Tar Heels?
Heels.
Tar Heels? South Carolina
Let's go
for me.
Heels.
Go Gamecocks.
You're cocking it up over there.
All right, the Music City Bowl in Nashville, December 30th. Purdue 8-4 versus Tennessee 7-5.
Purdue all day.
Boilermakers.
I am taking Tennessee.
Really?
You've been a Tennessee guy.
7-5.
I'll ride with you.
All right, I like
Let's
that.
go.
Whew,
Not smart.
gives me
Purdue.
satisfaction
Like
sometimes
Purdue?
when
Purdue's
Sam
not
rides
playing
with
a
me.
ranked team, so I think we'll be all right there.
Okay, yeah. December 30th, Las Vegas Bowl in, you guessed it, Las Vegas.
That's pretty crazy.
Wisconsin at 8-4 versus Arizona State at 8-4. I think Wisconsin. I'm going Arizona State.
Yeah, I am too. I think Herman's going to have those boys ready to play.
I'm going to go Arizona State too.
ASU.
ASU,
Devils.
baby.
Oh my God. Okay.
Golf clap.
You just
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
watch
Well,
Wisconsin
yeah.
and actually pick them to win.
Yeah, I know. It's so boring.
Like, what happened to them?
Yeah, I don't get it. But December 31st in the Tax Slayer Bowl, Jacksonville, Florida, Wake Forest 10-3 versus Texas A&M 8-4. Now this is a tough game.
Yeah, it really is. I'm going A&M.
I think Wake Forest has a statement game.
Yeah, and then, I'm big on if it's your quarterback's last game, I think they're going to find a way to get it done. So I'm going to go Wake.
Jimbo Fisher is too busy right now recruiting, and they are getting a lot of recruits. Look out for them next year. I'm going Wake Forest.
Give me A&M.
A&M.
I'm gonna go with A&M.
A&M.
Yeah,
Sam?
I don't like A&M. I'm going to go
Give me
Wake,
some.
baby.
This whole deal. All right,
I think
December
we
31st.
missed one. Did we do Michigan State Pitt?
I have not.
That's on December 30th.
That's coming
too.
later.
Yeah, Michigan State, Pittsburgh. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, that's on December 30th. Sorry, it's up here. Kind of this one. December 30th, the Peach Bowl, Atlanta, Georgia, 7 o'clock on ESPN. Michigan State 10-2 versus Pittsburgh 11-2. Actually, I can already tell you.
I said this earlier. I think Pitt has
Pittsburgh.
a field day.
Yeah, me too.
Kenny Pickett balls out. Their receivers go nuts, and they just blow them out.
I like that too.
I took Pitt as well.
I'm gonna go Michigan State.
You're riding with
Fighting
Mel
Mel
Tucker.
Against the grain.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one, dude.
I like Mel Tucker a lot.
We know the college football playoff is on December 31st. December 31st.
35.
Yeah, I'm eating those Sour Patch Kids, bro. It's getting to
A little
me.
lift.
It's giving me a lift.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I've been like making faces over here the last couple ones I've had.
We'll get into those the very last, even though those are on December 31st. Also on December 31st in Arizona, Tucson, Arizona, Central Michigan 8-4 versus Boise State 7-5. Wow, Boise State fell off.
Yeah, hard.
But did I pick Western Michigan?
You did.
I did. So I'm gonna ride Central Michigan, just not riding Eastern Michigan. Sorry, Eastern part of Michigan.
Yeah,
Almost
what's
the
your
entire
hatred
state.
within? Yeah, I'm fading you here, T. I'm gonna go with Boise.
Yes, I'm up for Boise too.
Okay.
Central Michigan.
Ooh, I'm going Boise.
Oh, give me some, Ryan.
You
Give me
Chippewa
some.
losers.
You can't forget that loss.
Nope.
Man,
nope.
hopefully
That's why
they'll
I'll
have
never
enough time
pick on
down and
them.
win the game on that one.
I'll never pick these. You know what's ever.
Okay. December 31st, also Tony the Tiger Bowl, El Paso, Texas. Miami, Florida just hired their head coach, 7-5 versus Washington State, 7-5. Washington State technically has a new coach,
Yeah.
only because of something happened that I don't want to get into this year,
Yeah.
and he had to leave. Who you taking?
I'm going Miami with this one. Cristobal will be on the sidelines. I don't think he'll be coaching, but he'll be there. Let's go Canes. They're back, by the way. They'll
Wow.
be back. Bold statement.
You're saying that coach brings them back?
This is what's going to happen. My heart tells me Miami, so that means I'm going to pick Washington State.
Man, the
I
city.
always want to pick Miami. And they typically let me
I
down.
want Miami to be back so bad. That's
So
why I'm
do I.
saying this. But I think they'll be back with him.
Ryan, who'd you go with?
Give me the Cougs.
I'm going with Miami.
I'm going Miami.
Let's go, baby.
I'm going Miami. January 1st, Outback Bowl.
Good game.
Penn State versus Arkansas. Penn State 7-5. Arkansas 8-4.
Shit, Grant. Who are you taking on Grant?
What do you think?
I'm taking Penn State.
Big Suey.
Give me Arkansas.
Let's go.
Fuck it. Yeah. I love
Let's
it.
go.
I'm going Penn State.
I'm on the Razorbacks.
You're on the Razorback.
Yeah, you're
here,
wrong.
Brady.
You're wrong.
He just point to me. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. All right. Well, we'll see. January 1st, the Citrus Bowl, Orlando, Florida. Iowa 10-3 versus Kentucky 9-3. After what
Kentucky.
we watched this one,
Kentucky.
everybody should
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Those kids in the hospital, just wave goodbye to your football team because they're gone.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough to rebound after that one.
That is a very, very tough game. Also on, well, we'll go for this one because it's not so much important. The Texas Bowl in Houston, Kansas State versus LSU. Kansas State 7-5, LSU 6-6.
E-Ma, baby. Let's go K-State.
Riding Big 12.
I am big. I'm a
I
Big 12
am
guy.
especially after somebody faking a fucking Southern accent down there in a pep rally.
I'm going to LSU.
Going LSU? Okay. They're hyped. They probably got a new coach.
Screw
Go
it.
Tigers.
Go Tigers.
All day.
Go
Taking
Tigers.
all the Tiger teams.
LSU.
You did
LSU.
take Tiger.
Tony the
squads,
Tiger.
Yeah,
Hey, are you on?
Auburn.
Who did you take that game?
Mizzou.
Emo?
yeah E-Ma,
E-Ma.
baby.
Okay, we're going to get into some of these games real fast.
The big
January
ones.
1st, Rose Bowl. Ohio State 10-2 versus Utah 10-3.
All right.
This is tough.
That's a pretty good game.
It's Ohio State. I think a lot of people are going to be taking Utah from what they did
Yeah.
to Oregon. Oregon's in shambles. Ohio State. Ohio
This
State by
another
a million,
one.
too.
Ohio State by a million?
Yeah, I
Wow.
agree. Empty. Let's empty the clip on this one all day, dude. Ohio
Can
State.
somebody look up that spread real fast?
I'll look it up. Ohio State is just so much better than they are, and I think they're going to have a hard time trying to figure out how to deal with 3 NFL receivers.
I'm taking Utah.
Ohio State minus 6.5.
Really?
You kidding me?
Yeah, please give me
Why
that.
is it so low? You guys are saying unload the clip, beat them by a million. Spread's
Yeah,
only 6.5.
because
You
everybody's-
are the one that says, why is the spread so low, bro? You're telling me they're going to blow them out and the spread's only
It's a
6.5.
bowl game.
That's it. That's just the...
Yeah, especially why do you think Utah's getting that line? Because they just blew out Oregon.
Yeah, and everybody's high on Oregon. I think Ohio State dog walks them.
Okay, I'll take Utah.
I love it.
You want a side bet?
Yeah, we will. We'll side bet it.
Okay.
That line will change.
Well, I want it at that line.
At 6.5.
Yeah, I really like it at that line.
All right, I'll bet you 20.
All right,
6.5.
I bet it'll go up to 8.5 or 9 by the game.
And then I want that one too.
We'll talk. We'll talk.
Okay. Who else? Everybody taking Ohio State except for me?
I'm taking Ohio State. I think it'll be closer.
Okay.
I think Utah's a pretty solid team.
All right. Also on January 1st in the Fiesta Bowl in Glendale, Arizona. Get your Tostitos Fiesta Bowl chips out with some guac.
We're back to the
salsa,
big toaster,
cheddar
boys.
cheese.
Mm-hmm.
We have Notre Dame versus Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I mean,
Pistols firing
you don't even
versus
have to
the
ask
gold
me on
helmets.
this one.
I honestly could probably tell you where everybody stands on this one, to be honest, if we don't need to go there. Is anybody nervous at this table about that game?
I mean,
Like,
naturally.
honestly.
Yeah, you're gonna be a little nervous, but I still don't. I still think our defense. It's Malcolm Rodriguez's last game, man.
Of course you would. Why not?
The only reason I say that, the only reason. Now, the crazy part is Knowles is not,
No, he's gone.
I know, but he's not helping Ohio State in the bowl game.
He's not helping us either.
Okay, that's what I didn't know if he was staying or not.
Yeah, no, he.
The only reason I say that is because of that. I think Notre Dame is fucking furious that Brian Kelly left, and those players picked their head coach. That was
Actually,
not.
Knowles will be there. Sorry, he just accepted the job on December 2nd. Or he was offered the job on December 2nd.
So he will be there at the bowl game.
That's what he said.
He's probably verbally committed, just hasn't
He said
signed
that today at the Broyles Award, which he got screwed over by.
Do you think he's going to be prepped?
Yeah, I do.
Or
I
he's
think
going on the recruiting trail for Ohio State.
I don't think he's
do
doing
one last ride with those guys.
I don't think Knowles is
That's
a
a
big
good point.
recruiter.
All those.
You don't
players.
think he's a good recruiter?
I don't think he's a big recruiter. I think he is a good recruiter, but it's Ohio State. You don't.
Yeah, you don't really need to recruit people to come to you.
Doing that.
I'm taking Notre Dame. I'm only saying that because of what I think Notre Dame's pissed and their head
I have
coach
to go. I
Freeman.
have to go Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I know. Everybody out here. I know you guys would.
We shut down their run game and make that quarterback try to throw a football. I think we're all right.
Yeah.
Sad pistols firing.
Hey man, you just win your bowl game now.
It is.
Okay,
That's
stop that.
what we can do.
And by the way, if you got everybody coming back, you're getting ready to be ranked pretty high next year.
I would think
You can
top
say
10.
That will happen. Top 10 will happen.
I would think
100%.
top 10.
You would think they would be top 10 next year.
Yeah.
100%.
With Spencer.
Have faith.
But they look
No,
at your
no, man.
defense as
have
well.
faith.
It's been 3 years.
I know that's an
What if the
argument.
Ohio State?
he
What
is
if the
who he
Ohio
is.
State QB comes and transfers to Oklahoma State?
Quinn, he's going to Texas, Texas Tech, or Texas A&M.
Well,
Yeah.
good for him.
Why would you
Yeah.
go to Tech?
Throw the ball, bro. That's all they do.
Yeah,
It's
but you're trying to
literally-
get to the
Who
NFL.
wants to live in Lubbock?
I mean, they weren't a national contender with Patrick Mahomes. so-
Right, but Patrick Mahomes is a once in a generation kind of
but
quarterback.
They're comparing this guy to Patrick Mahomes.
We'll see.
He ain't better than Stroud. So.
Okay. Well, yeah. That's why he's transferring.
So
He
is Stroud the
wasn't-
next Patrick Mahomes?
Hey,
No. I'm saying
Justin
he
Fields
knew,
wasn't better than Jake Fromm.
Right.
So
That's true.
we'll see. Jury's still out. The guy could be really, really good.
Yeah, Justin Fields.
And he'll probably
Seeing
go
what
to
he's doing in the
Texas.
NFL. Offensive rookie.
I bet
of
that
the
Ohio
year.
State kid goes to Texas.
Yeah,
Him-
that's a
I
good
could
point.
see that.
Him, Bijan Robinson, and Worthy.
Ooh, that's kind of scary.
that's
I don't
a
want that to
Cowboys
And
happen.
they got
three.
Woo, man. Okay. All right. December 31st. The first semifinal game. Actually, it's not really the first one because it's at 7:30. We'll go for the first one. December 31st, Cotton Bowl semifinal, Arlington, Texas, 3:30 p.m. on ESPN. Bama, 12-1 versus Cincinnati, 13-0.
I don't.
I know everybody's going Bama.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, but
I've
Roll
got
Tide.
this guy on a teeter-totter right
overthinking
now.
it. You're
How can I
overthinking it.
persuade
You're
you?
overthinking it.
How can I persuade you?
Bama has been so but they've still won every game but one. But they've been up and down and let teams hang around. And I think if you let the Cincinnati team, Cincinnati arguably has two of the best corners in all of college football.
And one of the best running backs and one of the best quarterbacks.
So I think the
Georgia
running
had
back
what?
gets neutralized.
Number one defense in the country.
Yeah, but they didn't have an offense.
Yeah, did you see what Bryce Young did to
Oh, I know.
Think that Georgia's offense is better than Cincinnati's offense?
Yeah.
Bama
Yes.
gives a damn?
I do.
No,
Save it.
Georgia's offense better than Cincy's offense. I think Cincy's offense better than Georgia's offense.
By a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put
I think-
more points per game, more
When
rush yards per
Bama
game.
blows them out, and you guys have to finally hop off the Cincy train, you'll understand This is why Power 5 schools don't go in the playoff. It's
Okay.
because they're going to get trounced by Bama.
Okay. All right. I mean, hey,
I think it's a
I
close
get what you're
first
saying.
half.
I get what you're saying.
First half, maybe.
Close first half.
So
Down
you're
the
still
stretch,
taking
they
Cincy
will
then?
destroy.
I get what you're saying.
No, I was
you're
never,
not.
I
Okay.
always
'Cause
gonna
it
take
happens all the
Bama,
time.
Okay.
But
They did to Notre Dame,
What do you mean?
Bama. They trounced last time Notre Dame. Not a power. They trounced them.
It's like remember whenever Washington got in at the 4 spot, like in the second year of the
Yeah.
and then they
Obliterated.
obviously did not belong.
Jake
Now they're
Browning.
still Power 5, but they were overranked. They
Jake-
got destroyed.
Jake Browning.
So are you still
Thought he
taking
was
your
gonna
boys?
be- Yeah, I'm going Cincinnati.
to win or to cover.
Betting versus Pick'em's a little different.
I don't get me wrong. I would love to see them win.
Oh, I would too.
really would. But there's just no way.
Okay. All right.
I think this game's close.
The
You have to be a
second-
realist.
Give me that. I
Grant,
think
who
you're
you
going
got?
to teeter.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, I know where he's going. Second game, semifinal. Michigan 12-1 versus Georgia
This is the
12-1.
best game.
2 versus 3. Let me say this before this. Michigan should be number 1.
Oh, it should.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we all
Yeah,
know how
they
the
don't have
fucking
an SEC
NCAA, you're not
rematch.
going to have an SEC rematch until the title game. So if you think that is bullshit, and for those people that told me, well, they beat the number 1 team. Okay, if that's the case, Texas A&M beat Bama when they were 2.
Yep.
Actually, was
They might
Bama
have
ranked?
won.
They were probably 1, right?
Might have been.
They were definitely top 2.
Okay. If that's the case, Texas A&M should be up there, if that's how you view it. I understand you trounced the number 1 team in the country.
Yeah, but Michigan also won by
Michigan trounced what they should have, even
won
though
their-
it's Iowa.
Right,
but they
but
won
still.
42-3.
For real.
And
How can you
trounced
move them
Ohio
down?
State before we. I don't get. Actually, they just stayed right there. They didn't move them
If
down.
you
Oh,
look
right,
at
right.
just
They
who
should've
they
been
both
one,
lost to, Bama lost to A&M, and then Michigan lost to Michigan State, who was like number 8 at the time.
On the road.
Yes. So
yeah,
it's like
that's
it's just
no reason
it's
for
obvious
that.
they're
Yeah.
they just
Again,
they
I
won't
just
do
told
it.
Sam
Money.
I won $100 picking that. I knew it was going to happen. That's the crazy part.
I was shocked that Ohio State was 6. Did you guys see that?
Especially after how they got trounced.
Well, how do you not put Baylor there? They're both
For
a
real.
2-loss team, and Baylor won a Power 5 championship.
yeah,
They
Ohio
did
State
not
didn't
put 'em
even.
at 6.
Ohio State
Committee
didn't
also
even-
loves Ohio
yeah.
State.
Ohio
Exactly.
State didn't even make it.
Ohio State makes them that money, bro.
Yeah.
Herb
no
Street's
doubt.
in their ear.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going Michigan in this game. Now, I've been on them all year. That's why I'm doing it.
This
I've been
game,
riding with you.
this game scares
You
me.
gonna go Georgia? You gonna go Michigan?
What do you got? What do you
This
got?
game scares. this,
I wanna hear what
Wait
you
a
got
minute.
first.
this game scares me for you because I think you can make Michigan pretty one-dimensional, even though they are really, really good at running the football.
Let me just get a Sour Patch Kid. Before
You're
you
going
Toss me
against
one of
Jordan
those.
Davis or whatever his name is, the 6'6" monster or 6'9" monster, 300-pound dude from Georgia. I think Georgia's going to be kind of pissed off. They know how to play defense, and I think they're going to get it done. We're going to see another freaking all-SEC championship again, which sucks.
You shaking your head yes over there? Stick to the video, bro.
Listen, he knows
It's-
he's right.
it's-
I do.
Man is right.
I somewhat. I'm sticking with Michigan.
So you guys are both taking Georgia?
Yeah.
Wolverines, baby.
Oh my god!
I'm
Oh
riding
my
with you.
god!
So
about
my heart tells me Michigan, and most of the time I don't go with my heart because
go
it
with-
usually
go with
breaks
your
it.
tummy.
But I'm 100% going Michigan. I really do think they can do it. And
Pan in on me right now.
After Bama
And this is
beating
not the
Georgia
Sour
that
Patch
bad,
Kid.
they're not this
He's
fucking.
about to cry.
They're not this fucking like unbeatable powerhouse now that everyone thought they were 2-3 weeks ago. They can be beat if you can.
Here's my deal: if the quarterback, God dang, those are extreme, and I know the sack says extreme.
Bag, too.
If McNamara plays well,
That's the problem.
they win. If he does not and has a game like, I'm even going to say it against Iowa, he did not play well.
That's it.
I mean, he played well, but one of the receivers had a throwing touchdown, and then they ran the ball most of the time. If their tight ends play well, that's fine. But if this guy doesn't throw it very well, Georgia trounces
I
Michigan.
think Bama Cincy is closer than Michigan Georgia.
What about
Oh,
if the Michigan
shit.
quarterback plays well?
Yeah, that's a big if though. But yeah, if he plays
So let me
plays
ask you
good,
this.
then yeah,
Every
that won't be
quarterback
close.
plays well in those semifinals. You still think Cincy and Bama is closer than Georgia, Michigan?
Yeah,
First of all, I've been on that Cincy train. I know what you guys are saying. I don't think that's the case. I hope Cincinnati wins out, but I think the closer game is Michigan-Georgia.
On paper,
It should be the closer game.
Yes.
I think Georgia's got a
I just think it's either going to be Michigan wins by 1 point or Georgia just fucking
kills.
destroys them.
Okay. So,
Which they are more than capable of, especially now after they got beat. People are probably going to be like, well, Michigan looked crazy against Iowa. So
I just don't think Michigan has seen these kind of athletes.
Michigan has been put up to this standard
they played
now.
Ohio State and trounced them.
But their defense
Was playing strong towards the end.
but they're not like these boys.
Well, these boys just allowed 41 points. I understand
Yeah,
it's
to
debatable.
Alabama.
To
And that
Alabama.
Heisman winner.
Right, but you could say the same thing. Auburn almost beat Bama.
That's
compare,
true.
You compare any
But
team to any
that's
team
a throwout
and say,
game
very
because
true.
it's a rivalry game. I think you throw out every kind of rivalry comparison game.
Well, this is also a bowl game. That's
I think rivalry game, bowl games are completely different.
100%.
I think like OU Texas for the most part is always a tight game, even though in the past like 5 years OU's been significantly better. Texas has always
And
been
another reason
close.
why you could go Michigan is because what has happened the last time, like the last couple times that Georgia's been in the playoff? They've choked. And they've
Well, they beat OU,
Then,
Yeah,
then
OU
then they
choked.
lost in the ship though.
That's
but
true.
they won the first game.
All I'm saying is they
Oh,
can
you usually
they
choke in
can-
those games, though. So
they can let you down in the playoff.
only one team can choke in that game. That
And
was
Michigan,
OU.
Michigan's probably definitely better than
OU
OU
was
that year.
way up on Georgia in that game.
I think OU is better than this Michigan team.
Okay.
Think?
That OU team with Baker and all those boys. Their defense was just really bad, but I think their offense is better, way better.
I think
From
they're
who you have,
very well rounded compared to OU.
from who you have in the semifinals right now, I need you to pick a winner because my semifinals are looking different than everybody's. So pick your winner right now for the college football playoff.
Alabama.
Alabama's your winner. Ryan?
what's your points? You got a total point scored.
Yes, I need a total point scored.
Alabama, Michigan. Bama wins 31-20.
So 51.
51 total.
Okay.
I have Alabama beating Michigan, 45 points total.
I've got Michigan, Cincinnati. Michigan winning 39 points total.
I'm going Georgia. And I'm saying 45 as well.
Okay, Grant.
I'm going to go Bama with 45.
Bama with 4. Anybody else choose Bama 45?
That's
51.
what mine was.
Exact same? Okay, I'll go different. I'll go
it's okay.
48.
Well, he.
Yeah, you got to have a different because if
48.
you guys tie, they
that's
can't
true,
be.
that's
Yeah.
true, yeah.
Bama 48.
Okay.
Do you guys see my point now? How Grant just picks off everybody else? Does anybody else just see
No,
that one?
I wrote that down before right when you said it.
My man's doing 15
We just
fucking
think-
things back
I know,
here, okay?
I know, bro, and
we
nobody
just
sees
think
it. And I
alike.
love it.
He's on
Actually,
it.
no, we got a camera on him this time.
Yeah,
I
Grant, say hi to the
wanted.
camera, Grant.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, I wanted everybody to see what he does during.
We're on
this
the
deal.
same wavelength. Bama 45.
We got 3 Bamas, a Georgia, and a Michigan.
Michigan, Cincinnati, none of
And only one person.
I think if it comes back to it, the way I look at it, I think it's going to be SEC matchup again. And I think Georgia gets it done. I think that
I
defense
do
will
too.
show up again this time, and they know how
Actually,
to
I
play him.
say
They've
that,
seen
but
Bryce
dude,
Young. They
there's
won't
only
have
been-
Michie.
one assistant coach to ever beat Nick Saban, and that was Jimbo Fisher.
This year.
Okay, this year,
No,
but
I'm
he
just
is
saying,
like
it
25 and
makes the
1.
odds worse.
26-1 now because you just whooped Kirby Smart's ass again. That's just my deal.
That's their number, man.
It'd be great. I'd love to see Georgia beat Bama, but it's just, it feels too good to be true.
Dogs.
Let's go Big Blue.
I would love to see Michigan win. I just don't think they're going to.
I
know.
think Michigan
I get
wins
what you're saying.
if Harbaugh
like,
brings out the
But I'm
khakis.
still right. Michigan.
Dude, I can't hop off that train.
Yeah, you've been on it all
That
year.
might be the most Harbaugh move of all time is if they do beat Georgia and then he breaks out khakis in
Khakis.
the championship game and then they get their dicks beaten by Bama.
You know,
I have to say this. Go ahead, Ryan. I want to say it from my
I
life.
think we need to give you some props.
Thank you. That's exactly
yeah,
what-
bro.
The 2 teams that you've ridden all year
from
went-
week number fucking
went
2, because I
undef-
think one we didn't talk about.
Since you were undefeated in Michigan,
Loses
should be the
one
number
game.
1. You picked 2 out of the 4 playoff teams.
Bro, I said they were back.
You said the
You
entire
said the
state
entire
was
You
back.
said the entire state.
Technically,
back.
Michigan
So
State
so
was way up there.
Yeah,
They're still 10-2,
You know
bro.
there's another
Cover
team
your
that
ass.
plays in Michigan, right? That'd be the Lions.
Big winners last
Win,
week. Kirk
baby.
Cousins, you
College
suck.
football. And by the way, if I want to say the whole state, Eastern Michigan got a bowl. Central Michigan got a bowl. Western Michigan got a bowl. Michigan and Michigan State got a bowl. The whole fucking state is back.
They're back.
Now, it only takes 6 wins to get into a bowl game, so we're not going to go back over that.
Don't forget about that.
But, dude, I've bet them every week.
You have.
They only cover one time, and I got Matt on that one. I told Matt to take that bet. Ugh. I'm sorry. But, it's just one of those. I'm hoping they pull it off, but I think Bo is correct. It would be the most Jim fucking Harbaugh thing to sit there and wear khakis in the final game, and then they fucking lose.
Dude, that would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Harbaugh.
I'd love to see Michigan. Really, I'd love to see anybody but Bama in the championship game.
Yeah.
I know. I think we're all picking against Bama, even though Bama 48, Bama 45.
Well, it's just hard to pick against them.
I know. Dude, it's very hard. I think you picked Bama, right? Yeah, Bama. What'd you say?
Yeah.
Pick Bama until
51.
they give you a reason not to.
Okay.
And they're in it every motherfucking year.
When Saban retires, maybe
Fuck,
then I'll
yeah.
start picking against them.
I think once this college football playoff system expands, that's when you start picking against them. Because they're going to have to play a team like
More
an
beatable.
8 or whatever, and something like crazy is going to happen.
I think when that happens, there's going to be more key injuries that happen. Like we just saw Mechie go down in the SEC championship game. Well, imagine if they have to play 2 more games
Yeah.
before they
Yeah.
have to get
4
to college.
games.
That's
or
true.
to the
And you're
natty.
playing against just a scrappy 7 seed that's just happy to be there, can't believe they're there, and they just
Like you got to go against the Pokes.
Yeah, that would
It's
be
tough.
tough. That would be tough.
That's a good defense. Yeah, their defense could
So you got
probably
to beat
eat our
like
quarterback
Pokes.
up.
How about playing like Pokes best defense and then playing Georgia? You have to
Yeah.
go back to back top 2
That's
defenses
brutal.
in the country.
Yeah, that's brutal, man. Top 5 defenses in the country. I think we're 3. Top 3.
Well, you were top 2.
I can't.
You
with
were top 2.
Yeah.
We were.
that. I love Oklahoma
You
State,
were.
but
No, not against Bama.
Dude,
there ain't no motherfucking way. Like if we can't beat Baylor,
First of all, no.
That's-
If Spencer Sanders doesn't have that kind of game, it'd be one
No,
of those
Baylor
where he would have
he
to
could have 4 turnovers again, just not where he threw them at. Like every single
back
one of
foot.
them was on our side of the field again. And dude, like all their touchdown drives were less than 30 yards.
yeah.
They don't do that. They don't win the game. Like it's just he had such bad time
Anyway.
interception.
Yeah, I know.
Next year.
Well, that is going to wrap it up for our college football segment. We're getting ready to go into the NFL segment here.
Let's go,
next
Dogs.
episode. Go Big Blue on this one. Next week we'll get into more and more. As a matter of fact, I'm going to this is what I want to see what happens. I'll even let you do it too. You can look at the spreads from here until next week, not now. And if you want to change any of your games, you're more than welcome to. But you have to announce which games you're changing. Deal?
I like it.
Okay.
Deal?
I like it.
I'm not going to change any
I'm
of
not
mine,
either.
but I'll let you look at it. Grant,
I'm probably not gonna change.
just
any of
call Sam, then you can change whatever games he changes.
We'll be talking on
But I
Saturday.
I hope you have the best record. Just so you
So
can
do I,
rub it
to
in
be
his
honest.
face.
I hope you do. But I know Sam
No,
and
we
Bo
took
will change.
different-
No, I'm just fucking with him.
I think Bo changes at least 4 games.
I'm not gonna change a single one now because you said that.
Over under 5 games. I think he changes 7.
Under.
I'm not changing any games.
You're gonna see the lines.
You're going to see the lines.
I go with my gut.
Your gut or your heart?
My gut. I went with my heart on Michigan against Georgia.
Yeah.
But what you want to know? What my brain really tells me
Georgia.
that Georgia's going to beat them.
Okay.
Probably beat the brakes.
Ooh. Just pounding that.
Yeah, I just
And that's exactly what's going to happen with Bama and Cincy.
They're going to clap them cheeks.
Cheeks shall be clapped.
All right.
New Year's Day.
Ooh, I know.
Welcome to
Hopefully
the
I'm
new
too
year,
hungover
Cincy.
to sit there and root and chill or not give a shit if they get pounced or not.
it's gonna be a tough one.
But, all right, guys, we appreciate you guys for listening in. We will see you guys next week.
Yeah.
See ya.
Later. Go Dogs.